guys doing in here? Oh. Okay, we'll just cut them. What's up, guys? My name is Ben. This is Tara. This is Ella, and this is our podcast. Where do we start? Where do we start, guys? Fun fact: we are all homeschooled, and I feel like that could mean a lot of things. And there's definitely whenever you hear homeschooler, there's definitely something that runs through your mind. You're probably thinking of the jean moms with the jean skirts, the big long purse, the headband, that kind of stuff. There's definitely stereotypes. So I think we should talk a little bit about what homeschooling looks like in our lives compared to the outside world. For me, I wasn't online schooled. It was more what are those called? Curriculums.
Oh.
I don't know how it is for you guys, but
No, that was how I was up until high school. My mom was my biggest fan and my teacher. Yep, until high school I did nothing online.
Mine was up until 4th grade.
Actually?
And then I turned to online.
Nope, mine was all books and writing.
She gave up in 4th
My mom
grade.
said she's done.
No, my mom was committed with us. It was all books and curriculums up until high school. And then she put us online because she couldn't teach us anymore.
Interesting.
Yeah,
my mom kind of just
crazy.
thugged it out. The good and the bad. She made it through.
How was your internet access? Because a lot of homeschoolers don't have social media or anything. Because I had internet access. I didn't really have any, what do you call it? Supervision at all.
Supervision,
Yeah.
restrictions.
Right.
I feel like in a lot of cases, that's what makes homeschoolers so weird, is because they're not online, and then they can't relate to anything you're talking about. They don't know the latest trends or whatever. Not that you need to, but unfortunately, anymore, to fit in, you kind of need to be up to date with that stuff. Otherwise, you're some weirdo talking about Reddit memes from 10 years ago. And I feel like that's a big thing behind the stereotypes, is how chronically online your homeschooled child is. How much they can fit in with the younger generation. And that's kind of sucks, because there's no two ways about it. Either you have to be online and consuming that content, or you're kind of an outcast. You'll find your own groups, but in the end, out of 90% of the people, you're going to be considered the weird kid. And
That's just the way it rolls.
I think that's where weird millennials come from, is because they were homeschooled. And
I never
they're
thought about
still
that.
stuck in the 2010s.
I don't know, you guys ever see those videos where the quirky millennials?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, millennial core videos.
It's just like a toddler in an adult's body, and she's dropping stuff and goes.
I know, and then they make those weird expressions, they go or something like that. Oh gosh. Those are something else. I wonder if this upcoming generation will look at our videos and think the same way.
Oh, definitely.
No doubt.
We're gonna turn into the millennials.
I really hope not. The thing is,
It's already happening.
what's gonna happen in 10 years? The internet's still so
Kanye.
the internet's so new and advancing so fast. What's it gonna look like in 10 years? Is there even gonna be internet? Because the AI and stuff, it's gonna be implanted in our brains or something.
Yeah, it's gonna be an alien language.
It's gonna be implanted in your brains.
It's kind of scary to think about, because all this stuff, TikTok, the internet in general, and just the thought about scrolling online and consuming content and stuff is so new and untested. We have no idea how it's gonna affect people, besides the millennials, and we already see how that affected them to this day. So what's gonna happen to us? Are we gonna
I don't want to think
shrink
about
rotted brains by the time we're 30? It's gonna look like WALL-E. You know the movie WALL-E, right?
Yeah,
Don't say that now.
This dystopian, everybody is on
we're all gonna
motor
get our
scooters.
Tubby
chairs and
McTubster.
Oh, God. Looking for one single plant. But, like, I feel like that's, like, honestly, like, a reality, unfortunately. Like, it genuinely is.
I wouldn't
No,
say
it
10
is.
years, maybe like 50.
Yeah, it's got to be a little bit longer than that.
But I feel
Yeah,
like it's
but
bound to happen at
it's
some point.
it's catching up slowly. Like, Elon's launching his, like, his little, like, humanoid bots that are gonna do stuff for you. And, like, that's, like, about to be shipped. Those are, like, almost a thing already.
Wait, what is it?
His little humanoid things. Like, Elon made these, like, robots that are, like, humans. Humanoid
Actually?
robots, yeah. And he's gonna start, like, there's pre-orders up already for him and stuff like that.
Isn't that like how every like robot movie
It
starts?
is, and it's like we're living that reality right now.
Yeah.
The AI
like,
and
turns
stuff.
against you and takes over the world.
Oh god.
Oh gosh.
I mean, seriously, like the AI and stuff, like it's already so advanced and like scary. Like what's that gonna do in like a couple years?
Right.
Because like the AI has taken like such a massive leap between this year and I don't know if you guys remember like 2 years ago. Remember like the first AI videos of like Dwayne the Rock Johnson and Will Smith eating spaghetti?
So bad.
And it's so obvious. And now like you gotta like get a whole team of scientists together and like analyze a video to see if it's AI.
Like, AI to like detect AI.
And then you gotta like, and then what if that system, if the AI like, in the end it's all based off the same type of code. I'm guessing. I don't really know a lot about it. What if it like tells you that AI videos that maybe aren't are, and then maybe like AI videos that aren't, if that makes sense. Because like I remember people already talking about like what if people like do like court videos like AI generated, you know, and like for videos like evidence and stuff, and then like you could like make an AI that'll tell you what you want it to, because in the end it's a computer, it's not a human.
Yeah, that's true.
It'll do what you tell it to. If you want it to lie, it'll lie with like no qualms.
Interesting. I think I'm more scared of like facial recognition and stuff, and like like tracking me down and like finding my address and like I mean it probably already knows my address, but I don't know.
Gosh, that's weird. I don't understand.
I mean, addresses are so easy to find anymore. You are not hidden. It like I remember like I used to work at this place and the guy like made a bet. He's like, I bet you I could find your mom online. And then like I was like, no. A couple minutes later, he like he gets a smug look on his face. He's like, what's your address? And I was like, yes. And like it shows everything. Like your life's out there and you have no choice.
Crazy.
It showed her like political party, everything. The fact that we were homeschooled. And it makes it worse
Scary.
because like we were
Oh, he's not
registered as like a
online.
private school, so it was like extra easy to find.
Oh my god.
And then like you got the LinkedIn and stuff. It's like it's all out there and
That's
it's super easy to
terrifying.
get to. And there's no good way to like make that go away. Like I've looked myself up. Like I've gone like in private and stuff, like on a VPN, so they can't like use my data because then it'll obviously put me on there. But like what it would look like from an outside source looking for me, and it is not hard to find at all. You'd only need a couple things, maybe a city and a name, and like you're there.
That's crazy.
There's like nothing stopping anybody.
It'd be so easy to be a stalker.
Actually, honestly,
I want to
when you
find
think
a
about it-
person just to stalk, and not even in person, but just online. I think that would be so fun, and like find out as much as you can, and then do nothing about it, but just for research purposes.
I don't know.
I don't know about that. I don't just think we share the same idea there.
That's a new one.
That's all you, pal.
What
Oh,
what
gosh.
inspired that? Any like specific like
Reindeer.
role models in mind that are like, man, I want to be like that guy.
Any
Nope.
TV show you're thinking about where you're just like, oh, I want to do that.
What's his name, Joe?
Joe Goldberg.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, Tara Goldberg.
This is my inspiration. I'll be like
Not
Joe.
Joe Goldberg. You got the little library room in your basement and stuff. Cage.
No.
You probably got one of those in that house. A little cage in the
Down
basement.
there, there
If
could
I
be
look
anything down
enough,
there.
yeah, I can make one. I'll ask my dad to help me.
Dad, can I
into
get
the
8
catacombs.
sheets of 8x8 plexiglass with steel frames? Some bookshelves, some books.
Hey, listen, and he'd help me too.
Sure.
Let's get this job
I
moving.
could get the bulldozer if you want. We can dig it right up. We can make a whole new basement.
That's his goal.
We can just build a whole new house. We'll build another addition.
Hey, you know what? Don't give him any ideas.
He could be listening.
The Joe Goldberg edition, and it's gonna have like, what was the Mooney's Library or whatever like that? Was that what it was called?
I don't know.
It was like Mooney's, like, what's it called? I don't know. You could like have it just like another like contraption on your house, make it look like a circus.
That'd be great.
We can dig that right
New
now.
expansion.
It's a little new
Hey,
house.
I think we have the bulldozer.
It's right over there.
The realm of expansion.
Hey, listen.
I'm surprised you haven't expanded this house yet.
It's pretty big.
Okay, is any of this house like built on?
I think so. I think my parents' bedroom was built on. Oh, no, maybe it was my bedroom that was built on. But that was it, I think. I don't know.
Not gonna lie, we kind of hate on Tara's house a lot. It's not that bad, I promise. But like,
No, it's really not.
she,
But
I don't know if you guys know what The Last of Us is, but like, there's this room, okay?
The room is right there, too.
And when you're walking through this house, it looks like The Last of Us. Like, you gotta put on the gas mask. You got the flashlight. There's spores floating in the air. There's like the mushrooms and vines growing on the walls. There's like plants growing out the cracks of the floor. It is a sight to see, and like none of the lights work, so you're like in the dark in this like.
Yeah, there's no ceiling lights.
There's so much
There's only one
condensation
lamp.
and like humidity in the air.
There's probably mold.
Yeah, the mold too. Oh man, but I promise it's not that bad. We're just
It's really
hating
not.
for no reason.
Just don't like my family.
And then there's always construction jobs in the yard. Like I remember I came here one day. We were all gonna hang out, and then there was just a bulldozer, like a whole on excavator, like digging up their garage floor. It's like a construction zone. Then if you go in the back, it turns into like farmland, and there's goats and stuff. You guys should get like chickens or something. I'm surprised you don't have
That's
any.
what we want, but my mom doesn't want it. Only me and my dad. So
She wants goats, but she doesn't want chickens?
hey, listen, we've had this conversation like a million times before.
I can't remember.
And I don't know. But now we're down to one goat. I could tell my goat story.
Yes, let's hear the
Tell the
goat
goat
story.
story.
Let's hear the goat story.
I need to hear it
So-
one more time.
This was 2 weeks ago. My parents were in Australia on a cruise. And so my aunt was staying with me. And I come home from work, right? We go outside. And I have my coat on. And I'm ready to take care of my two goats. And I walk in. Okay, to set the scene, there's a heater in there. And it has like red light. So it's completely dark. Red light in their barn.
It's like a haunted house.
No, it is. I can show the picture too. And I walk in, I open the door, red light, and my goat is dead.
Stop laughing.
No, it's not. It's not actually that funny.
It's kind of funny.
So there's a net in there that holds like hay, and then there's a ledge like right next to it.
Oh.
Visualize.
Gotta set the scene.
Net, ledge. And so my goat, I'm guessing, jumped off the ledge, got stuck in the net, like his hoof got stuck in the net, fell over, broke his neck or something, and then just laid there and died. So I went in, I opened the door, and I go, oh no. And I'm kind of like slapping him. I'm like, hey, are you awake? Like, hey. And then I'm finally like, oh, I don't think he's breathing. He's dead. So I go inside, I tell my aunt, I'm like, hey, the goat's dead. And she's like, what? And no, it's not funny. And she comes outside and she's like, well, so what do we do? And I'm like, well, there's nobody we can call. And we can't really dig a hole right now.
Mind you, she's got an excavator sitting back there. They could have dug a hole.
They could have dug a hole.
That's what that's
Just
the
keep
first
thinking
thing
about
my
that.
dad said when he came home. He was
The
like,
keys are in the
should have
dresser.
Levi done it.
Stop.
And so we're like thinking of ways ways to dispose of a goat body, and we live right next to a valley. So
not a very deep valley.
we,
It's a valley, but like you can see the
not,
bottom. It's
not
right
deep
there.
at all. So we decide that we're going to push the goat body down the valley, so it's like kind of out of the way, you know.
Oh my god.
So we do that at like 9:00 at night, and the whole time we're like, I hope we're doing the right thing. and then we roll it down, and it gets stuck in a tree, and it hits the tree with like kind of a lot of force, so it's like boom, 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 boom. And then so we kind of just left it there, and I took care of the other goat, and then I went to bed, and then the next morning, I kind of like, I didn't bury it, but I like put some dirt on it as much as I could because the ground is still frozen. So.
Okay,
Yeah.
and so she texted me and Ella and said, "Guys, the goat died." We're like, "What? What
We're
happened?"
freaking out. We're like, oh.
And she sent the picture of the bloated upside down goat in the red room.
He wasn't bloated. He's just fat.
Oh, my bad. And
Sorry,
then
buddy.
the next picture we see is a goat like 20 feet down the hill with his legs sticking up in the air against the tree. I'm telling you, she's like, I think that's far enough. It was like you could like reach out and touch it down the hill. It was right there.
It was in 0.52, so it was actually closer than I said.
And then I was like, just wait till summer. You're gonna get like wafts of like fermented, decomposed goat air. It's like I don't know, like 100 feet from her like back door, like down that hill.
Oh my god! It's more than that. It's more than that.
Slightly.
It's closer
So-
to the company than it is to us.
So I don't know much about goats. Do they have like feelings? Like, is the other one like
How about
acting
that
different?
Other goat, though?
Not really. Well, the other goat, like, he didn't really react. He was kind of just stepping all over the other one, like the dead one. Like,
It's like, get this John out of here.
gosh, no remorse. But like,
More room for him.
no, really.
That
Maybe
little
he did
tiny
it.
one.
It was intentional.
Maybe.
Hey, maybe.
They were just chomping away on that little edge, and one push is all it took.
Yeah.
He just his little
He was
like
thinking about
his
it.
little goat leg coming out
Just
to the
his little,
side.
like,
Boop.
Yeah. It was like, this is the perfect opportunity.
about
I hate this guy.
He wanted all the food for himself. He's like, look, this fatty's taking everything. I want some.
Oh, and they're fat.
Tummy was
Both of 'em?
everything.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
They're fat.
I kind of remember whenever did you guys brought him to the nativity, right? Who I remember was it Isaac? He,
When Isaac
manhandling
"Oh,
it up.
got it!
And he like picks his goat up. It's getting stuck on the back of the truck. He's like, I got it. And he's like,
And moments before that, he was laughing at us for not being able to get the goat in there. He was like, you guys! I was like, why did you
that was like a
help?
whole thing. You guys were working on that for a while, and it was like trying to get him in the back of the truck bed and stuff.
The
we're
whole
like-
event at the
We're
end.
trying to like lure him with food.
Oh my god.
Didn't
That
work
nativity
very
was
well.
fun.
That was really
I was
fun.
so disappointed we didn't do it this year. It could have been so fun.
It could have been.
So
Think about it.
the church down the street from us, 3VC, they have this thing called the Live Nativity every year, and it's like a pretty big thing. They did it in 2019. They couldn't do it because of COVID. That's actually how my parents and my family found that church, was through that Live Nativity. So that was the first interaction we had with them, and that was like such a cool experience. I still remember it, and being able to like work in it that one year, that was a lot of fun. You get to hang out with all your friends. You're like an actor. Like me and my friend Jonathan, we were at the front gate as Roman guards. And it was fun, but like so stressful. We were screwing up left and
Yeah.
right. Like I remember one time I said something about like Nebuchadnezzar or something like that. I don't know. It was really bad. Then I had this like guy up on the wall above my head, like calling me out every time. He'd like look down at me and he'd go, Nebuchadnezzar, huh? And I was like, I'm sorry.
Nebuchadnezzar.
But it was a lot of fun. Like a lot of people came through there. I don't remember
yeah.
a number, but like
There was
it was
so many,
like
though. There were
a
so
group of probably 10 to 15 people every 5 minutes.
Yeah, it was good. It was really fun.
It was a good girl.
I really like being in the market though.
I love being in the
because
market.
like all you do is like judge people as they walk past.
You got free reign while you're selling your
What's the one
baskets.
guy's name? Cole Tobin? Is that his name?
Tobin, again, yes.
So he said one of the pigs looked like some guy's mom. And the guy like flipped out at him, and they had to like get the adult to like calm it down.
Oh my god.
He was like the Roman guy. He's like, looks like your mother or something like that. And he got in like big trouble for that.
Stop.
And they had to like
crazy.
tell the guy to leave, even though it was definitely his fault.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
Jeez.
And they had like the little kids up on the wall and stuff.
Yeah, that was kind of weird. I don't know if I
Wait,
like that.
what
Because
did
that was a new addition. They never had that before.
They like sent the little kids up on that like wall up there.
Yeah, and
That's right.
They were way up there
That's right.
on this like rickety
Was it,
scaffolding.
Like, Logan
And it was
up
like-
there, too?
Yeah.
Like Logan,
Yeah,
Kenneth.
Logan was up there.
Yeah.
Logan, Kenneth. I just remember Logan and Haddon getting into it.
Who's Haddon?
This annoying. Well, I won't say anything too much, but
He's cool.
He's this interesting
Expose
kid.
him.
He's this interesting kid. He's
Alright.
all right, but it's okay.
There goes Kara sitting on her hay bale, Dad.
Is that what he said?
Every time Sarah would be by the goats,
You
she
guys
has a
said
little
that.
hay bale. Every time the people passed and we were all alone again, she'd go and sit on her hay bale. And who was it? Jonathan? Jonathan would be like, there goes Tara sitting on her hay bale again.
That's what I was there for.
He's just taking snooze
was
on
my
the hay
job.
bale.
I'd say,
funny.
come pet my goats, guys.
Goat, come pet my goat.
Come pet my one goat.
Don't worry, he's big enough. There's enough to go around. Everybody can like pick an angle of him.
You remember when it started like pouring? Was it
Oh,
pouring?
no, it was raining. Like,
Oh,
so
yeah,
hard
and, like-
that last day.
Oh gosh, that
Yeah.
last day was like miserable. It was windy. The fires were blowing out and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh no, we were having a good old
Who
time.
did we
in the
drop
market.
that water on?
Isaac.
Isaac. That was so funny. He got so mad.
don't
It was really
understand.
funny.
Who was that one dude? He was like a guard, but like this dude was like 7 foot tall or something like that. Like he was a giant. Like we had Goliath in those
Who?
walls. Like I've never seen a
We
dude
get
that big in
Nebuchadnezzar, we
person.
got
Who
Goliath.
was that?
I don't know. He had like tattoos.
Oh.
I don't know. Maybe
Maybe
he
he
wasn't
found
supposed to
his
be
way.
there. Maybe he just wandered in.
Blending in. Oh.
Spend time with all the
Interesting.
kids in the market.
I'm not joking when I say this. Like someone said he was in jail before. I don't know.
Oh, probably.
I don't know.
Jail.
Maybe we're not supposed to know.
Oh,
You
well.
just-
Maybe it's just one of those secrets of life.
Some Jesus. In the
So many
market.
things we could spill, though.
So much we could say.
What's that one scene in Willy Wonka? Like so much time, or like so much to do, so little time. You know what I'm talking about?
So much to do, so little time.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
I think so. I'm trying to think about it. Say some more lines.
He's like they're about to go on like the chocolate boat, and he's like hurrying everybody up, and he's like, so much to do, so little time. I don't remember how it goes. I think it's in the original one.
Oh yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. When they're all trooping onto the
Willy Wonka was a good movie. I want to see that again. Now that I think about it, I missed that. Like I remember like how like weird it made me feel whenever they were all sleeping in that bed in that room, and it was like so depressing. Now that I think
Yeah.
like whoa, I'm just like having like a realization like how sad that was.
all
Right.
of them just sitting on that bed.
And then the
never
grandpa
getting
just
up.
magically gets up. Oh, yeah, I'm fine.
Oh, yeah, I've been fine this whole
alive!
time.
And he like clicks his heels with his cane. I'm alive. I just
I've been
remember
alive
how much
the
I
whole time.
despised that "Cheer Up, Charlie" song.
Cheer up, Charlie.
Cheer up,
That
Charlie.
song, bro. It was terrible.
It makes Sabina so mad. And every now and then, like if she's taking too long in the bathroom, I'll put the speaker out there and play it. And she's like, "Stop!"
Charlie.
You guys know how like Spotify will let you join jam sessions?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like every time I'm like in bed, she'll like go to take a shower, and I'll like open Spotify before I go to sleep to pick something to listen to. Like it'll pop up the jam session. I'm like, yes.
Oh my god.
And I'll join that thing, and I'll drop like the most devious cue you ever see, and I'll
goodness.
leave. And then like I'll give it like a minute for her song to end, and it's like, stop. That's all you hear through the wall. Stop.
Devious.
Devious
Holy
work
moly.
at play. I can't.
I feel like music has been so dead lately.
Truth. Nothing's been happening.
Like I remember like peak like summer, like every week there would be some like person posting like this whole list of stuff dropping.
Right.
Summer
And, like,
2024 was
well-
good for music.
And like now, yes, and like now there's like nothing.
Nothing at all.
Playboy Cardi's like teasing his album again, like with those billboards, and
He's
then
done that like 10
and then it was like
times already.
delayed again. So like,
Yeah,
but the
right.
thing is, what I heard, if he doesn't ship it by the end of March, he has to refund every sale made. So
he has to.
But do you guys remember the Antagonist tour with him, like, Destroy Lonely?
No.
Well, he was doing a tour, and he sold so many tickets. He was all sold out. He canceled the tour, like 2 years later.
Crazy.
So like, he could cancel it again and like just refund everybody. So I almost bought tickets to that too. And then I remember I looked at the one day and I was like, man, I'm sure glad I didn't waste the money.
What's the point of making music if you don't make music? And
He's
release
weird.
it?
A dude's like a demon. Like, have you ever see that
True.
video where he like hugged that one guy? He like pulled him in. He was trying to take a selfie, and he's like in the car, and he like grabbed them around the chest and like pulled him in for a hug, and like his like eyes
stealing
were
his
glowing.
soul.
His eyes are like glowing red or something.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
But I don't know. ASAP Rocky he beat the case, and
Yeah, and
he
he jumped over Rihanna.
no, it was like the video of like last year of like the dude jumping at the judge over the counter. That's what they were putting in the comments. It was like that guy who like he went for like the big hug over the counter, to that one judge. He like did the same thing. And then like yesterday he came out and said like his album's like almost done mixing and stuff. And then he's been dropping snippets and stuff, so we should get that soon.
Interesting.
Drake's album, it's okay.
Couldn't even listen to the first song. I listened to the first one, and then I listened to one that like Jonathan told me to listen to,
Oh boy.
and then
Was it like Nokia? You played that like 3 times last night.
it was not good. Don't like Drake. Different genre though.
Kendrick fan here.
Say Drake.
Say Drake.
Say Drake.
Change of genre. Folk. Do you guys know Camp? Do you guys know the Lumineers? Do you guys know Mumford and Sons? They're all dropping.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Oh wait, no. Oh, Camp dropped like 3 singles. Okay, do you notice how Spotify will say it's a single, and you click in it, and it's like 4 different songs,
Yes,
and it really
that's an
makes me
EP.
mad because I'm like, dude, which is the new one? Because sometimes they'll drop a new song on top of another one that's already
Right.
out,
Yeah.
and I never know anymore. And it doesn't. It says it used to be like EPs and stuff. This is not a single, guys. This is 4 different songs. This is, and then or you know it's bad whenever they like release it, and then it's like 3 versions. It's got the regular, it's got the sped up and slow down. You're like, no, he like
The
TikTokified
demo,
his. He's like this could do great on TikTok. I'm gonna beat the wave and I'm gonna put a slowed version.
It's terrible, and it sucks every time.
I hate listening. Like, I feel like such like a, I don't know, like new age like loser when I listen to TikTok music. I'm like, I got no taste and I just follow the trend. And I'm like, yeah,
TikTok
I just love Kendrick Lamar right now because he's like blowing up on TikTok. I don't know. I feel like I have no like
Stupid.
personal taste when I listen to it, and like, and it just ruins the song for me. I'm like, I don't want to listen to this because like it says like 10 million
Everybody has,
streams
But,
on
like, where
TikTok
else are
every
you
day.
gonna find your music though?
I mean, I find stuff, but like I'm talking about like the big songs, like the ones that
Yeah.
really blow up. And just
But they're so good every time. That's why they blow up.
Yeah, why do you think
normally.
they blow up in
Well,
the
it
first
depends
place?
on what song, but
I do find a lot of music on TikTok though. Like they put me on a lot.
oh yeah. Full shizzle.
What? You guys see that trailer with like Snoop Dogg and Tom Brady?
No.
They played at the Super Bowl. It's like it's a trailer against racism or something like that.
Oh yeah, we
And then
watched
Tom-
that all
Yeah, that's
together.
right.
We were like in a group.
They like released like a longer version.
Okay.
Really?
And then like people were making jokes about it because like when it was Tom Brady's turn at the end, he's like, "I hate you," or like, "I don't like you because of the way you look," and like it's like they
That's
cut
right,
that
I
part out
remember
of like the Super Bowl part and everything. Everybody was
Bro.
like making jokes.
Crazy.
People do not like Snoop Dogg right now.
Why?
They're calling him a sellout for supporting Trump so much.
Interesting.
So like he's getting a lot of backlash. But like I was just talking about this with someone the other day. How well Snoop Dogg has kept his career going. Like as far as like older rappers in like early 2000s, most of them like don't do good anymore. Snoop Dogg is like thriving. Like more than ever. Like he has kept it up so well, and that's always like amazed me because like at some point like the older guys like they fall off. It's just a fact. Older go, newer come in, and like Snoop Dogg has like not left. He's like adapted. He's still getting like collaborations with like video games and stuff all the time, and it's kind of like crazy because like his music is like his like #1 album is like 1997 or something like that, and he's still like rocking it to this day and like smoking like 10 joints in one day. Okay, you remember like whenever he was like, I'm going smokeless. I'm quitting smoking.
No, why do you say that? That's crazy.
And he did like this whole thing, and like it lasted like a month, like how he was done smoking. Everybody, it was like such a big deal, and then it turned out he was like promoting a smokeless fireplace, and like everybody was like mad about that. That was like a big thing, and then it like completely like flopped.
Huh?
That's funny.
he'll try to stream video games. You ever see that video of him like smashing his desk? He's like Madden or something, and he like slams his controller down. He's like, I'm not playing this anymore. And like there's like videos of him like he's like, come on Xbox, get your servers up or something like that. Like there was a video that he posted on his Twitter or something like around the Super Bowl, like showing him watching the Super Bowl, and it was like it's like this little like old TV in this green ugly room, and everybody was like, this dude's a millionaire and this is his setup for the Super Bowl. It was so bad.
Is he the one with the game system? No, that's Soldier Boy. Never mind.
Soldier Boy?
Yes. He has like the Soldier Game Boy or something.
Soldier Game Boy.
I've never heard about this.
It's so funny. It's really old, but not old, but like
Older.
it's a thing.
It's like, guys, it's a thing, I swear.
The King Von PlayStation.
Not King Von.
Have you seen like the mixes where they like mix it with like Alex G songs?
Yes.
And then it's like everybody was like they switched on like you know like in the comments like there's trends like how people will talk in the comments. Like half the fun in TikTok is reading the comments, especially
so
like
funny.
anymore. Like it's literally half the humor in the video. And like now they're using the wilted flower instead of the heartbreak emoji. I don't know why it's so
much
funny.
more dramatic. I love it.
I don't know why it's so funny. And someone sent me a video the other day, and it was like there was this kid who fell off his high chair, and he's laying on the floor, and he's got like spaghetti pouring out of his mouth.
The black kid?
No. This kid had like spaghetti like coming out of his mouth, and he like fell, and like the bowl of spaghetti like spilled up himself. And I remember like someone said like you gotta throw. What did he say? You just gotta throw it away and start over at this point. With the wilted flower. And it was just so funny. I don't know why. And where was I going with that? What did I start off with?
I don't know.
It was like something to do with TikTok. Oh, the King Von thing.
Oh yeah.
So they're like everybody and then you remember like the XXXTentacion like a father. What's a father?
What's a father?
And then everybody, it's so bad and like mean, but then they were like, bro, I had to go. And then like whenever they were like the King Von like Alex G mixes, they were like, bro, this was bro's first time living too or something like that. How many people did he kill? I don't even remember.
No.
He killed multiple
do
people.
Some research on King Von.
I know, I literally understood nothing.
And like, okay, so like I just had this explained to me a couple of weeks ago. King Von, like he was gonna go to prison for life. He killed multiple people, and
crazy.
What's the dude with he's missing an eye? He's a rapper. He's got like the clouded eye. What's his name? Oh gosh, I don't even know.
Google is for
It's not.
Google is John.
Rapper with one eye.
Rapper with cloudy eyes.
I can't think of it. But basically, that guy's cousin.
Fetty Wap.
Fetty Wap. Okay.
Yes.
That Fetty Wap's cousin.
Like, hey, what's up, hello?
Fetty Wap's cousin like killed Von in a drive-by.
Really?
Yes. Because he was like trying to get
crazy.
he was trying to get a lick back on someone. Von was, and they got him before he could.
Whoa.
Von was gonna kill Fetty Wap. or something like that. Like, it's his whole thing.
That's so crazy.
And, like, I couldn't believe it, too. And, like, he's like, dropping all this lore on me. I was like, oh.
Crazy.
Fetty
Wow.
Wap? What?
Fetty Wap.
I'm okay with a pillow.
I hate that song. Like, that whole trend just makes me mad.
It's so funny. I just want a JBL speaker
That's
just
like
for that.
like a millennial core trend.
Oh, no, it's not. It's funny,
Yes.
I swear.
It's not. It really isn't. Not the JBLs. It's so annoying.
Yeah, baby.
At least I don't see it much anymore. And like that's what Isaac was doing the one night. He was like playing that.
Well, it's not funny if Isaac does it.
Hater.
Sorry, cut that out. Don't let him watch
Don't
this.
Don't let him
I'm sorry,
see.
Isaac. We're not a hater. I
We're
promise.
not. We're not.
It's all in good fun.
I'm lying.
What?
I said I'm lying.
Oh, I thought you said lagging. I was like, what?
Oh.
Oh man, I can't wait for summer.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna
Like,
be a
Get
good
this
I don't know
out of
if you
here.
guys can see this, but like it was 55 degrees last night. I was
Oh my
blasting music. I had the windows down. I was living the life yesterday. And I wake up and there's like an inch of snow on the ground. Like
Yeah,
what
I wanted
happened?
to, like,
Stupid.
cry.
Seriously though,
So
what
stupid.
happened last night? We had to have had like a world record Arctic freeze. Just drew like smiley face on the window. A world record like Arctic just making it angry.
What else?
Maybe I'll be able to add a picture about of that. I don't think I can though. Do I try to move the tripod towards it?
do it,
Do you risk the setup?
I don't know if you can see
I
that.
think he can see
I think that was pretty good.
All right.
it. Tara.
Yeah, I'm pretty ready. I'm ready to camp.
Yes.
Yeah. So excited.
I'm ready for bonfires. I'm ready to tan. I'm ready to let my dogs out. No more socks.
No
I
socks.
will be sockless.
Socks will
this
be
summer.
banned for the summer.
Sockless summer.
The summer of no socks.
Yeah.
It's like
Sun's out,
everybody's like the
toes out.
summer of like 25 and like the summer of no socks instead.
Whatever you think of
It's
25.
gonna be a stinky summer.
It's like releasing like gas into the stratosphere. The ecosystem is like suffering with the amount of
warming.
dogs out. It's like on the news. It's like, for the sake of the plants, put your shoes on.
For the sake of the
There's been an
environment,
outbreak
put
of foot
some
fungus.
socks on.
Oh! You're like breathing in the spores.
Don't go to the beach. There's fungus in the sand.
Ew. So disgusting.
It's all getting like the virus is being like cooked up in Tara's room in there. Foot fungus lab. She's got a foot fungus lab in her house.
Yeah, one day I'm gonna release it.
It's like Breaking Bad, but
I'm
it's
gonna
like
open up
feet
all the
fungus.
windows in there.
Throw it in.
Like-
Jesse, take off your shoes.
I'm gonna like put a fan in there just so it blows out into the world.
She's like growing stuff in there.
Hey, you never know.
You never know
Could
what
be
could be
bringing
going
in a lot of money there.
Tara's like a secret like hippie or something.
on with their foot
You would
fungus
never
lab.
know.
I feel like Tara could be a hippie.
You think?
You'd
Oh,
be
yeah.
a good hippie.
You'd be like wearing those long like flannel sweaters or something with like a bandana on.
Who breathes
With
the
that coffee
guitar.
cup with some stickers on it.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, with my my crazy like serums and my oils and my
Driving down the highway on like some like van life stuff.
Hey, you know what?
You know what?
Falling
Van
apart.
life is
Great
good.
life to me.
Van life's
The
also
bags
a
are
great life.
Everything's flying out.
It's literally my home on the road.
Falling off the shelf.
The fungus mobile.
Like a cloud.
There's a fungus among us.
It's not even funny. Oh.
Green cloud following the
There's just like green smoke coming out of the back.
Watch it. I'm gonna grow weed in there next.
No, foot
Stick with the fungus.
fungus air is definitely yellow.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's not green. It's yellow.
It's
I'm,
yellow.
I'm
Like a
thinking
yellow cloud.
more of like a brown yellow, like a
Like like dehydrated piss color.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, that's like the worst like analogy I've ever heard.
Brello.
Brello.
Umbrella.
Mellow yellow. If it's yellow,
Yeah,
let
and
it mellow.
it
If it's
smells-
brown, flush it down.
And it smells like piss too. It doesn't smell like fungus.
Piss air. Wait, who was like, oh, you remember the piss air guy on TikTok? He's like, this is how you make piss air. And it's like
I
this
don't
like
remember that.
really choppy video, and the dude has jugs of piss
Oh no, I do remember that.
with fans
Yes.
blowing on it, and he's like,
Yes.
this is how you make piss
That's
air.
so
Stop.
crazy.
That's like ammonia air. He's like
Ammonia.
losing brain cells in
How
there.
dehydrated do you have to be to have like a million jugs of like dark yellow piss?
It's kind of sad.
It is.
I was watching this video the other day, and there's like this guy going in like hoarder houses or something. It was like an abandoned house. Oh, I got something to talk about here in a second. It was this abandoned house with squatters in it,
Oh.
and there's this room of like piss bottles.
Oh.
And like the one guy in the comments was like, "It is an art that they were able to fill up every single one of those bottles to the brim."
An art.
Yeah, because there was no bubbles in them. It was like they were like stocked full. They were like to the brim.
Oh my god.
And there was like a room of it, like a whole mansion room of like piss bottles.
That's disgusting.
And then they had like
Talk
a
about
like a poo room.
Stop.
It was really bad.
No one.
Okay, but squatters.
Okay. Back to
Do you know that a squatter can take your house over and you can't do anything about
Yes. You see those
It's a
videos?
thing.
Wait, actually?
Yeah.
it? Say if you go on vacation for like, I don't know, like 2 months, if once they pass a certain time period, you can't make them leave lawfully. You
Yeah,
can't
it's
you
like
can't go to
squatter
court,
rights.
nothing ever.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing you can do. They're in your house for like as long as they want to be, and you can't do anything.
Don't go on vacation.
Or like lock your doors or something.
Even then, you're never safe.
Well, even then, like people get in somehow and break your window and.
Not this one. Like Tara's house is safe. No one's going
breaking
in
into
there.
Fort Knox right here.
They're like, oh, like we don't even want this
Gotta go
place.
through my goat.
They like
Before you
looked in
get
the one
started
window and saw the
inside,
fungus
like-
room, and they're like, nah, we're good. We're not going in
On
there.
to the next one.
That's pretty crazy though. That like technically like I could like if I knew someone who's going on vacation and like for lawful reasons I would not do this. But like I could just like live in their house and they can't do anything about it. I can just be
That'd
like
be
in the window. I
great.
could be like nah nah poopy.
The greatest
My house
revenge
now.
you could do.
Wow, no.
A devious lick on their personal property.
That would be crazy.
Oh, I miss devious licks.
That was so funny.
It was like they were taking.
It kind of made me want to do it.
No, dude's like running down the hallway with like the kitchen counter.
Yes. The sinks and like the schools and stuff being completely gone. The toilet.
The stalls. I think the stall door was like. Can you picture like in cartoons when they're like all running with a log and they all got it under their arm and they're like ding 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 ding. Like imagine like running down the hall with like the stall
Probably.
counter and door like
And
ding
the
ding
fact
ding.
that people got away with it too.
People have like every now and then they'll be like back in 2020 or when was that? That was
2021?
Was it really?
Because it was after like.
I thought it was after COVID, but like I didn't think most people were going back
Definitely
by
was.
then. 2021 sounds right. That's a long time ago.
It is. That's
That's too
4
long
years
ago.
ago.
4 years, no. That's
Wow.
crazy.
I do not consent to the passing of time.
Mm,
Too quickly.
scary. Guys, I'm gonna be an adult. Whoa.
Oh, that's crazy. I think about
It's like not should be, it should not be allowed.
Nuh-uh. Not
I don't feel like an adult.
me neither.
Yeah, crazy.
And like it's more of just like when I consider myself an adult, I compare myself to the adults in my life right now. And like their generation
50-year-olds.
Yes. And then I'm like, well, like by this time they were doing this and like it's just not how it is anymore and it's kind of scary.
By this time, they had a kid.
And it's
Yeah.
like so I don't know. It just goes back to like the whole like this generation is growing up so different from all the rest. And we have no idea what it's going to look like in the future. So much stuff is going down right now. And it all has like major effects. So like what I don't know. I guess we can't know until it happens, but like and there's nothing we can really do about it except like live our life to the fullest
Try.
and then like go with the flow, right?
Preach it. Preach.
Preach. Preach the preacher.
Preacher, preacher.
Hallelujah. That's why I'm considering like this like van life stuff. Not necessarily. So like now I'm thinking about like a park job. It's like, yeah, like sure I want to like have like a normal job or whatever and like make money, have a house and stuff, but like as of right now, especially at my age, like I feel like I'd get more out of like doing something. It would be more beneficial going out and like experiencing things and then like locking in later down the road. I know that's not like a wise decision, but like I don't know, and it seems equally unwise to waste my life doing like regular stuff, especially now because like who knows what's going to happen. The economy's crashing like every day and like everything is like harder to buy and it's getting worse and worse, so it's like even if I was to lock in right now and like get a normal job, you know, do maybe some school or something, get some like certifications, like that doesn't guarantee me like a normal lifestyle, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Because like apartments and stuff, like they're expensive and they get worse and worse. Like an apartment like 6 years ago is like triple now.
Yeah.
Like in a studio apartment's like $1,800 to start.
Right.
And then like it's just so many aspects to it, and then you sort of just gotta like make your decision. And like worst case, it doesn't work out, I come back and then I do school. Otherwise, like it doesn't hurt in trying.
Mhm.
That'll be good.
Yeah. Park work.
Park work.
What park would you want to work at?
So right now, number one on my list would be Yosemite. Then it would be most places in Arizona, then Colorado, then Utah, and then anything else in surrounding after that, pretty much equal. And there's a crap ton of jobs down there. Like, there's hundreds. And, like, the only thing I know not to do is go through Zenterra.
What is that?
It's, like, this really popular website for finding park jobs. Apparently it sucks. And, like, every year it leaves, like, 200 people homeless and like, stranded out there. Because they're like, season's up, like, good luck. And then you're, like, stuck.
Oh, that's
and, like,
scary.
they're, like, a really bad company, apparently. So I know not to go with Zenterra. So, but I found this website. It's called Coolworks, and it's, like, all about park jobs.
About that one, yeah.
And you can, like, cycle through what parks you want to do. I saved a couple. I'm going to write up a resume this week and get that ball rolling, because like right now it's like the perfect time. Seasons usually start like early May, some a little sooner than that, and that's about the time that I was planning on getting out of my current job. So we'll see how that goes.
Crazy.
Full send.
Dream.
And then like imagine like fireside podcasts. That'd be so cool.
So excited.
Like imagine this. The camera's further back, the microphone's over here. There's a fire, our faces are all lit up. We're sitting there like looking at the fire. Getting our knowledge from the flames. Like the flames are speaking to us.
The wisdom.
The fumes.
The fumes of wisdom.
The fumes of wisdom.
The flames of the
flames of yap.
The flames of yaps.
The more you talk, like the bigger the fire gets. It's like
The more
it
you
starts
yap,
a
the
new
bigger
California
it
fire.
Burn down the forest with our
Stop
Tennessee
talking.
fires.
Tennessee.
Crazy.
What's the move with Tennessee?
Well,
The
that's-
Smokies.
I don't know. Well, me and my mom are gonna look at campsites. Pick one, and then I'll probably reserve the nights, and then you guys can pay me back.
Perfect.
Great.
Zacchaeus the tax collector over here.
What can I say?
I'd pay up with interest. It raises every time we
Isaac
miss a
and
day
his
to
like
pay her.
interest rates and he's got like he built like designed his own calculator to like with friends. Like all our names are like built into the
There's a
app.
different interest rate for each person.
It's like Ben, he has a baby. Dude, Lance probably has like a 30% interest rate or something.
Probably.
He's like, this dude's not paying me back. Like,
I hope mine's 0.
oh, I kind of felt bad. Like, there was like this one time. Like, sorry Isaac if you're watching. we went to his house for like a hangout. He wanted to like play poker and stuff, and he made his stakes. And like he said, like we just have to pay him back. And then like nobody did. And like he went in the group chat a little bit later, and like replied to his message that says like, "Did you guys forget?" And he was like, "Ahem," and nobody said anything.
Oh, silent.
I promise I'll give you my money.
When was that?
3 months ago. I don't know. That was
I think
like January.
it's due.
Red's due.
I think it's past due, pal.
It is due.
Maybe they'll just forget.
He's
Not
watching
if he watches this. Skips to
Sorry.
the
You
end.
gotta
I know
like,
you were
like
talking
do
about
some
that.
mind control. Like you will forget that conversation.
I think he
He's like
remembers
fuming
everything.
right now. He just like put down the phone. He just like slams his like, I knew it. I knew this. I knew this was. You know, like the pedo catchers.
Stop!
Where they're like, I knew this was happening.
Then why did you go?
Yeah, I knew this was happening.
Yeah, right, buddy.
Those pedo, you guys watch those?
was 12.
Those pedo catcher videos where they like beat the hell
They're
out of them.
so funny.
Like I saw the one dude who was like he like got knocked over the head with like a pumpkin. You seen that one? Like they pumpkin.
There goes the excavator.
Oh my goodness. You guys thought we were joking.
No, that was
The construction site's rolling out.
My cousin, actually,
Oh, gosh.
plowing my drive.
I like lost my thing down here and it's like gone.
We must have that now.
Your
It's
little
in the
ring
back
thing.
room.
Yeah, probably. Dude, I can't
I
find the
found
other dollar in my car.
I told you it'll show up when you need it
Yeah,
most.
Ella like threw money at me because I got Chick-fil-A
paid
with
back.
her and I paid for it and she
And I
paid me
said, "Here
back."
you go."
And she goes, "Here you go." I'm like driving away.
Like the money flies up and like goes in the seat. It gets sucked into the
Yeah,
vent.
find the
It
other
goes
dollar.
into my car.
It's like somewhere.
So
in
our
there.
van has these like little like roll top things. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. Like these little like
Oh, like the
compartments that like
compartment.
roll
Yeah,
top.
yeah.
We put a credit card on there once and we like hit the brakes and it went. There's like a little gap and it just like ate it. And we were like,
So
well, that's
weird.
gone.
Oh.
And we thought we would never find it. And then like eventually, like I don't know why, but I pulled off the side panel while I was cleaning, and I found like credit cards from like 2010, like 6
goodness.
credit cards down there, and like business cards and stuff, all from like the previous owners. I just like cut my hand with that.
Crazy. I guess
Um,
that happened more than once. Huh?
Cause like I got these little slots right here, and I'm worried that like they're card holders, but I'm worried like something's gonna like.
They're
And it's just-
card holders?
Yeah, they just like sit in there.
And you know they're not gonna keep going.
I don't know. It was a
All the way
risk.
down.
And then there's the design flaw. Jonathan showed me this. In this, like the cup holder right here, if you push this too far back, you can get it stuck up in there.
Oh,
So like, here's Ford for you. Found on road dead or whatever.
great.
Ford
Oh,
for
and then
ya.
like the check engine light came on the other day.
Fall
It's,
to
um,
Your car's more
pieces.
better than mine now.
Well, it came on because O2 sensor, which is an easy fix. I drove through a really big snowbank and I think it did something. Like my car was like elevated
Oh my gosh.
on like a flat parking lot.
Jeez.
So
Do you know how nice it is not to have a beater anymore? I love my new car.
Oh, tell them what your new car is. Let's hear it.
Oh, my new car is a Kia Soul.
What year?
It's right there. It's 2015.
Okay, that's not
2015
terrible.
Kia Soul.
Yeah,
Very good.
I used to have, what I drove was a 2010
The Clown Mobile.
The
VW
Rust wagon.
Rutan.
So
So,
wagon.
and story time again. In October, I think, I was driving to the gym, and I was blasting Bob Marley, and I pull up to my turn, and I'm gonna turn left, and a dump truck hits me. It was very much my fault because I didn't see it.
she didn't see the dump truck. You don't understand.
truck
I
coming
wish you
your
guys
way.
could see this turn that she's talking about. It's like driving into a field. You've got
see
like
for miles,
panoramic
either
vision of
way.
everything across all the roads, and it's just empty, and like you could see from miles right there. And it's
There was a sign
It's like
there.
she's
There
up
was a
coming down,
sign.
and it's like you're at a lookout point. It's like a high point. You're like up there. You're like I don't see anybody.
Construction right there, and there's a sign that says there's construction right here, so it was kind of in the way, and it was also really sunny, so I was blinded.
And
So,
you can see this
anyway,
massive
it hits
dump
me.
truck, man.
It got fixed.
5-ton dump
And
truck just
fixed.
appeared.
So this is a VW, right? But the front end got replaced with a silver Dodge Caravan.
This is a black
front.
BMW.
BMW. VW.
No, VW.
I don't know
BMW.
So it's like silver on the 1/4 of the car, and then the rest is black. So I'm really glad I'm not
adds
driving
to
it
the
anymore.
ambience of that
Dodge
vehicle.
wagon.
And the engine light never turned off. And what else?
That car was a blast though, because like I remember one day me and Jonathan were looking at it, and I barely touched the side, and like a whole like chunk of like rust just came off,
My
and then
Rustmobile.
it wouldn't lock. She couldn't lock the
I
doors.
couldn't lock it for a
So
while.
me and Jonathan would go out there and like adjust it's such an asshole thing to do. I'm sorry, but like we would adjust
It was
everything.
funny, but it was also really annoying.
We would like at the mirrors. We would turn on all the AC and the heaters and stuff. We would
Every
move.
time I got in my car, I was like,
It's like a bomb went off. She's like help!
Wait.
The hair's blowing all over the place. So we would adjust everything, and then like the trunk would like open up by itself, and you had to like slam it down. But like now she drives her grandma's car, so
yeah, it's actually from my grandma, so.
it smells like must in there. I
It's
sat in there one
getting
time.
so much better. It's being lived in.
The like permanent like grandmother must. Grandmother ambience in the air. You like turn the headrest is like hairspray crust in it.
Do I have lice right now?
There's like dandruff like on the
No,
head.
it's not. No, I
Back here.
cleaned
Sprinkle it
it really well. Well, to the best of my ability.
It's got a lot of room. I was surprised when I sat in the back. Like it's got more room than this car.
Right?
Yeah,
I don't know if you
lot
see
more
all
room
those
than
legs
this
right
car.
now. They are scrunched up
Yeah,
back there.
she's like this.
Barely making it through.
Crazy.
Thugging it out.
We'll
back
definitely do a grandmother car podcast too.
here. Yeah, we have to do grandmother park on it.
We were gonna do this outside. It was a beautiful
At
day yesterday.
sunrise.
And then
know I
like we
had
were
the
like,
AC on
well, we think
yesterday.
it might not be good tomorrow. And sure enough, we wake up and it's snowing.
Yeah.
So
I wanted to cry when I woke up this morning because I saw white on the ground. I was like, my eyes gotta be deceiving me, but they weren't. It is snowing.
I mean, technically, we're close to being done. It's definitely getting nicer. I think maybe
what's
like
the weather?
max 3 more weeks of snow,
Let me
or
see.
chances of snow.
It better be.
That sounds like
that's
a
my
lot.
calendar.
That's a lot of weeks of snow. I don't like that. 24 degrees.
It's gonna be almost 50 on Wednesday.
Real swell over here.
Yeah,
Loving it.
Almost 50.
almost 50.
It's gonna be
Guys,
almost.
it's summer.
Well, I don't know, but like
Time to whip
whenever
out the
it,
shorts.
what?
No, it's gonna be 58.
Wait.
Whoa!
Crazy.
Actually-
Yo, what's the weather gonna be
See
like?
this?
Oh, it's gonna be like inverted or something.
Sorry. That's so. It's gonna be rainy, but still, that's crazy.
That's-
I'm about to like go swim in like Lake Erie with all like the E. coli and
I'm gonna
stuff.
go out there and tan.
Let's go.
My body's gonna be like shiny. It's gonna be bright.
They're gonna be out at sea and there's gonna be like a tinkle of light on the shore. A little like a sparkle. I think that's Tara. She's like
glowing.
when she tans, they like make her light like lay on top of like lighthouses and stuff so they can turn the light off for a bit and like save
I'm
energy.
Just spinning around.
Like a full even tan on every side. And then at night like you retain the light and you still glow
Oh
so
my
you can stay
goodness.
out there.
Oh, I've got like phosphorus in my body.
Oh my gosh, remember the stars in Michigan?
Oh,
Those
they're
were
so
good.
Those were
nice.
insane.
I miss those stars.
I miss
lying on the
Michigan.
beach.
That was like the
Falling asleep.
honestly
That
probably
was
one of the
peak. That
best
was
trips I've been on.
awesome.
There was a lot of trials and tribulations on that trip, but like in the end, like it was good. It was a lot of fun.
No, it was really good. Oh, paddleboarding? That was so
Paddleboarding,
Paddleboarding
early in the morning,
until you guys,
late at
like-
night.
The only thing about paddleboarding is like you left Autumn like out there. And I couldn't believe you left her without a paddle. So, like, I got to her.
can't
Sitting on
believe
the
you gave
paddleboard.
Was that mine or yours? Okay.
I can't believe she gave us her paddle.
yeah,
I was like, here, pass it here. I'll hold it while you get on the
Yes.
paddleboard.
Because we were like, just hold on.
And then we're like, no! We start filming.
She was just sitting out there. She
It
was,
was
so
really
mad.
bad. She was like, guys!
We felt so bad,
was
but
bad,
not really,
yeah.
because it was kind of funny.
Oh my god. No, it was bad. It was bad. And then we rescued her. It was okay. But
I did. I got out there.
You went out
and
there.
I dragged her back,
Yeah,
and then
you
I went
went
out
out
there.
The kayak?
No, the kayak. Kayak.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Paddled
Or like,
over
remember,
to
like
the
we
thing.
all like in the middle out there. We all like combined our boats.
Yeah, all of us.
Oh
that
my
was
gosh.
So fun. It was so
I remember
sunny.
we tried to do
We were
Bible
just-
study out there.
Hey, it
What
worked.
happened with
It
that?
went
I thought
pretty
it
well.
worked.
It did
No,
go
it
well.
did, but like we barely had a conversation. It was like, okay, guys,
Perfect.
great. We like read the
Oh.
verse, and then like
That's
me
'cause
and
it was,
Katie
like-
said something, and that was it.
It was like 6 a.m.
Who like? I feel like I remember who like excused it.
Excuse
They were like, "That's it." Okay.
Who was that?
I don't know.
It
Well,
wasn't me, because that was my idea to do it. So,
I don't remember.
oh well.
Good at saying.
I miss the hike, the 10-mile hike. Not gonna lie.
I missed that I wasn't able to go
That was
on
really
that.
fun.
That looked like so much fun.
The pictures were the fun part.
Those
funny.
pictures looked
Like-
like it was so much fun.
The one with Isaac
Everything-
that everybody used.
Every single picture he was in.
Guy that like coming out of the backpack, he was so mad about it. He's like, stop. And the one on the bridge when he's like sideways and his feet are out like
It
this.
didn't even look that bad. It was a good picture. I don't even
know, but,
understand
like,
why.
Because like he hates it so bad. And everybody used that as their front picture.
It was good.
And he was like, ah. It was so funny.
It was so bad.
That Michigan video, like we well, at least
That was
I am.
peak.
I'm gonna like lock in with the video stuff, especially for like this like trip for the Smokies and stuff, all that stuff. We're gonna
Oh, yeah.
make it happen.
Please.
I might get a GoPro and then put it like out on the thing. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be really cool.
Crazy.
This summer is gonna be like the best summer ever. I just feel it.
Better.
Last
Something
summer
in the
was
air.
like really good.
My last summer year. Just kidding, not really, but.
So wait, what are you doing in Montana?
So what exactly is going on?
so-
I'm so confused because like I'll hear different things and like Jonathan was talking about it and I was like, what?
What's
There's
he
no
saying?
way.
I'm sure you got.
I don't
wrong.
know. Like he didn't even know where you were going. He thought it was like Wyoming.
He's
No,
like,
it's
where you going,
Montana.
Wyoming?
No, I'm going
South
out to
Dakota.
Montana. The program is like with a camp, and we are going over like adventure things, like winter survival and backpacking and rafting.
With like kids.
No,
Okay, so you're
So
part
this
like
is-
you're in the camp.
kind of. Well, this is like we stay at the camp. It's gonna be like a group of young adults, basically.
Mhm.
And so we do that, and they teach you like wilderness first aid, and skiing, and mountaineering, and all that stuff, and rock climbing. And then sometimes you go on trips, like backpacking trips, rafting trips. And then I think the year that I'm going, we're going on a missions trip to Costa Rica.
Ooh.
And then, like, I think right now they're, like, helping out with youth groups in the local kind of area with churches and stuff. So it's, like, discipleship mixed with adventure. So,
Very
That's
cool.
awesome.
Will you get any certifications for doing this, or will it help you like?
I get, like,
Get into
wilderness
that
first
field?
aid certification, but that's it.
Nice.
So,
Some of these ones I'm looking at, I'm gonna need to get CPR and stuff
well,
done.
that's not that hard.
I was looking at like a couple, like a lot of the jobs actually were in Alaska, like Denali,
Ooh.
and it's like it's
That'd be
tempting.
cool.
One of them was like dog sledding, like
Oh.
dogs or
Ooh.
ATV tours or something like
Wait,
that.
That's so cool.
But that one I need like certifications for,
Oh.
so I could get them too, and it's not that hard.
You could do, like, rafting or something. That would be fun.
There's so many options.
There's a lot out
Endless
there.
possibilities.
No, really, though.
Very, very cool. What do you guys think?
I don't know. It's been an hour.
Yeah.
Holy smokes!
Well,
Golly.
That was good,
thoughts?
though.
That was
Thoughts?
good.
I think we
Thoughts?
did good.
Yeah.
I think we did
I
good.
hope people watch this.
We'll see. So yeah, guys, I guess that's it for our first episode. I think we did good.
I think that was good. I
That was
call it
pretty
a
good.
W.
Yeah.
There's maybe a couple of rough spots here. It's fine. It's for fun. So
Okay. Facts.
We'll see you guys in the next one. What are we trying to, like, how much are we trying to do? Like, one every, like, 1 or 2 weeks? Or is
every
that
other week?
every other
every
week?
other week. Yeah.
All right.
Once every 2.
Sounds good, sounds good.
Yes.
So,
New
we'll
location
see you
every
in,
time.
like, 2 weeks, guys. Peace out. Let's get a profile picture. Okay.
Cute.
Peace out.